Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. Here's a great tip to help you with your transition. If you like this tip, make sure you give me a thumbs up, click on the red button to subscribe to my channel, then click on the bell so you're notified when I post new tips. And please, tell all your friends about my tips. You know, there's a lot of other people out there that need help too. In this tip, I'm talking about your transition. So in your downswing, you've gone up to the top, how are you gonna start down? Well, ideally, when you start down, it's a shift and a turn. Okay, it's kind of happening so fast though, it's kind of all at once, you're shifting and turning. All right, so some people hit pushes, some people hit pulls, pull hooks. All right, so both of those, I want you to take note of, both of those shots and what you typically do. All right, so if you hit pushes, that would mean you have too much lateral. If you hit pulls, pull hooks, you've got too much turn. All right, so just understand the difference between the two and what that does in your swing. So let me just talk about the lateral first. So if you move your body sideways, let's just kind of go like this for a second. Actually, you know what? I'll do it on my spine, okay? So if I take my body and I just totally move sideways, you can see how this golf club starts to tilt like this, okay? Now, if you just purely moved sideways, kind of slid, okay, you get too much tilt. Too much tilt, that gets you hitting the ball like this from a real closed position, okay, closed, too tilted. You're gonna have the tendency to swing too much inside out. So if you don't get your little release here to make it draw back, you're gonna hit pushes, push fades if you tighten up or come out of it. If you severely roll it over, duck hooks. That is because you have too much lateral, too much sideways. Maybe you're thinking bump your hips and you do it too much. The more you go sideways, the more you tilt. Now imagine like a weight on a piece of string and twirling it. If I twirled it like that, okay, the weight would be swinging over here. So imagine this is like the weight, this would be the string, this is you twirling it. So if you went like this, your club would swing way inside. See how tilted I am? You do that, that's a huge problem. So what would you need? You'd need more turn, wouldn't you? If you're turning, you're not tilting. So then you'd hit the ball dead straight or back on your target line or playing your little draw if that's the shot you're trying to hit. Now, you've got the opposite though. So what's the opposite? Well, that'd be too much turn, not enough tilt, right? Or not enough shift. So if you're up here, you're going like this, you're going with your arms and you send it over the top. See, I'm turning. I'm sending it over the top. Okay, right here, like this, up here, turn. See, club comes over the top, turn, over the top. Weight on a string, if I had a weight on a string and I was like that, it'd be swinging this way. Okay, so what would you need? You'd need more shift, more lateral. Remember, it's a turn and a shift kind of happening in just a split second. Okay, so if you're up here just thinking about turning, you might not shift. If you're thinking about shifting, you might not turn. So how are we gonna know or gauge how much turn we need and how much shift we need? Well, we're gonna watch our ball. Okay, it's pretty simple. If you keep hitting pull hooks, well, why not make the thought of hitting the top and then shifting your thought? You already have enough turn, we know that. Why not shift? If you're going like this and you're sending it over the top because you keep turning, if you shift, you go backwards. Every pro in the world starts like this and hits it on more of a tilt when we hit the ball. If you're going like that, you don't have the tilt. How do you get the tilt? You get the tilt by moving laterally. But you don't want to do it too much because now you hit pushes, push fades, duck hooks. Okay, and that's the other person, the opposite. So if you are up here and you're shifting too much laterally, that's tilting you too much, what would you be thinking? Well, for you, when you hit the top like this, you would think turn. If you turn, you're not going to tilt excessively, and then you'll hit it right down your line. Okay, so make this stuff super simple. Watch your ball. It's going to tell you everything you need to do. Okay, in this case, this is the direction of your shots. I'm not talking about spin here. I'm talking about direction. You can pull it, it can go straight, or you can push it. If you're pushing it, you've got too much lateral. So you would turn more until it goes straight. So you're going to keep watching your ball, keep thinking, turn, 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 until it goes straight. If you pull hook it, then you would say to yourself, oh boy, that's too much turn. I want to back that off a little bit. Okay, most average players are going to have too little shift because they're going to send it over the top with their arms. They're up here going arms, leaning forward. So they go this way, over the top. So for you, hit the top and think shift. You're trying to get your body to angle this way so the path is from the inside. So watch your ball. If you start to shift, like you're shifting, okay? If you keep shifting, 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 you're trying to get the ball to stop pull hooking and make its way back to the target line. And that'll tell you how much tilt you need or how much shift you need. All right, so it's such a simple way to fix the direction of your shots. Now, obviously, there's this wrist release in there too. So, I'd be working on that second, or you might even be experienced and, you're not too bad at squaring the club. So again, this was just about the direction of your shot and how to make the right transition and how to know what you need in your swing to get the ball to kind of go on the target. Okay, so start watching your ball. It's going to tell you everything. The ball is the teacher. So watch your ball. It'll tell you exactly what to do. All right, add lateral shift or more turn. Watch your ball. That'll tell you exactly how much you need. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my Body Swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. So once again, head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you the free samples right away.